everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we are reading chapter 2 of the Isogai Yuuma por Ikmen. So this is not written by me. I will leave the original author's link in the description below, so please go give them kudos. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Isogai, who saw everything in your room, was really embarrassing. You were just writing things, and now he thought you really liked him, which was not true. In reality, you didn't know what you felt towards him. You kept taking pictures of him and stuff as memory. Sometimes his stuff suddenly got lost, even the important ones, because of you. You felt him kind of confusing. You acted like you didn't care, but you were exploding of embarrassment of everything he did. "I'm ready to go. Are you ready?" You nervously asked as he wore his shoes. "Yeah," he simply replied. "We should get going," you said, and opened the front door. He followed you through the gate. It was an awkward silence. You've tried to break the silence, but no words came to your mind. Can I carry the bag if you don't mind?" He broke the silence, blushing furiously, averting his eyes away from you. You couldn't help it, but you smiled as you accepted his offer. While climbing up to reach the school, everyone in school started squealing as they saw you together. You glared at them as they tried to tease you. No, not Koro-sensei arrived with random things that he brought from other countries. "Sensei, what is that?" "Good question. From a womanizing star, it's a love calculator made for the aliens of Saturn. They were so happy to see me, and they gave me some of their precious things they loved." Koro-sensei winked to Mahara as his eyes widened and happily ran to him. "Koro-sensei, does that mean I'll find out my love life?" Yes, Mahara-kun. It's an awesome computer in that planet." "Ne, Koro-sensei, can I find out who last name San's future husband?" Toka asked with a smirk on her face. Nakamura nodded in agreement with an evil smirk as well. Wait. It depends on the future. I don't need a You were cut off by Kaino, who was your best friend. She winked at you. "Hey guys, you don't need a computer." "Thank you, Kaino-chan." You were about to hug her with an evil smirk. "Kaino-chan?" "You're not along with us?" Toka Nakamura asked. "Nope. But," she evilly smirked, which creeped you out. "What?" "We already know who her future husband is." She glanced at Isogai, who was there all the time. "You just realized he was there, and you glare at Kaino." Isogai blushed deeply as Kaino said that. "Cut it off, you guys," you said, even blushing yourself. "Yeah, looks like someone was just a bit of an arrow cupid." Karma came along with a smirk. "No way. First name is mine," Mahara said, making Isogai jealous. Jealous. "Someone's even more jealous." Mahara also came along with others. "Oh, come on, just let it out, guys, so this will be over," Nakamura said, which made you both stunned. No, I won't accept that." You cut it off and sighed. "I won't ever let that happen." You walked out of the group and got in the classroom. First, you saw Itano working on something alone, and you sighed. It was probably just a new weapon for Koro-sensei. "Don't worry, last name son. That so-called electronic of Koro-sensei's is broken." "Huh?" You look at him. "Well, it's broken. That's why I gave it to him." "Curse them," you said and laughed. "But I'll be remaking it now, so it's finished, and I'll try to communicate to the future." Is that even possible?" You stood up and rushed into him. "I want to see my future." "Well, I'll try," he said with a smile on his face. "Is that why you don't want to accept our poor class rep?" Nakamura, who's at the near door, and Isogai's expression was painful to see as he entered the classroom. "What are you talking about? I do not, and you've misunderstood." A sudden shock cut your sentence, and it's Isogai's book that just fell, which is silent fall from the classroom. Okay, students, I'm sorry to force you. See, my best computer technology that has been broken for all the time, and I didn't want even notice. But anyways, go back to your seats, and I'll start now. Before you went back to your seat, you reached for his book that fell and put it on his desk. I... It's okay. I'm sorry for expecting and assuming. Always, and thanks. He smiled to you. That painful aches your heart seeing that Isogai in that pain. After that, you didn't reply, and you went back to your seat as the class ended. Isogai left the class early, making you snap back to what happened. You wanted to run to rush up to him, but you have a duty to work. Nakamura and the other girls saw that, and she grabbed the broom away from you. Go on, chase him. She smiled at you. I'm sorry, Nakamura-san. You deeply bowed and got your stuff. Good luck, she said as you ran as fast as you could away from the class. You didn't mind on changing your school shoes and running. You looked around the streets to find Isogai, but he wasn't there. You remembered that he used to stay at his favorite spot and rushed there to see him. You panted hard as you saw his figure there. Isogai, Yuuma, I command you to... You pointed at him with tears flowing down your cheeks. To be mine alone. Be my boyfriend, Yuuma. His eyes were all widened in surprise, yet he didn't mind. He rushed up and hugged you tightly. I'm sorry for saying it so late. Waiting you for how many days? You whisper and hug him back. You don't know how much I waited for you. You look up to him. He smiled warmly and wiped all the tears away from your eyes. I've fallen deeply in love. I won't ever regret it, he said. I did too, you whispered back with a warm smile. I really do love you, you both said as you chuckled. He slowly leaned in, and you felt your cheeks starting to get red as you thought he was going to kiss you. You look at his eyes, and a smile forms. He closes his eyes, and you do too. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed. Again, I will leave the original author's link in the description below. So please go check them out, give them a vote, and yeah, hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time, everyone. It's okay. I'm sorry for expecting and assuming. Oh, wrong voice.